those positions. So you can score from what typically is not the fast heat.
The fastest time this year in the ACC came from North Carolina State. Last year's champions with Nyheim Hines, Cravant Charleston, Dowdy, and Peebles. Who do you like in this 4x1, Dan?
Well, you gotta look at Clemson there. Even though NC State comes in with a faster time, you just more accolades all around and a little bit more experience on this Clemson side with Michael Cheeks, Cordell Lamb, and a fantastic freshman going to finish it off, Alex Sands for Clemson. But, we'll see Cravant Charleston, another great freshman. We'll see him in the 100-meter final. But I think Alan Johnson has taken this North Carolina State Wolfpack team to another level. He just expects more out of them. He's certainly got an expertise in hurdling, but he knows his sprints very well.
Miami with some young talent. This is a very young 4x1 team. They have 2 sophomores and 2 freshmen. Isaiah Taylor, the talented sophomore, Breon Mullings, and then Brandon Taylor, the freshman, Miles Valentine, the anchor leg for the Canes.
Well, a couple of sophomores and a couple of freshmen on your 4x1 team. Amy's got to be feeling very good about the future of sprinting at the University of Miami.
Again, the top time in the United States is 38.57. Our championship record is 38.78.
Runners getting into position. Want to remind our audience the next event will be the 1,500 meters. Amy Rudolph will be joining us for the call of the women's and men's finals coming up in just a little bit. Coverage just getting started here. Beautiful Atlanta, Georgia. First time the championships have been here since 2008. 4th time overall here at the Flats for the ACCs.
I'll keep an eye on that Virginia Tech team in there at lane 3. Every point counts. Michael Davenport will be in the 100 and the 200 today for Virginia Tech. His points are going to mean a lot today.
Nyheim Hines to start it for the defending champs in this event for North Carolina State. Solid exchange for the Wolfpack. In fact, North Carolina State with their second leg, and Cravant Charleston, the talented freshman, will pass it off to Dowdy, another freshman for the Wolfpack. North Carolina State, Syracuse, Florida State right now as they enter the final turn, and it will be the Wolfpack right now with the lead. Miami's Miles Valentine, a bad handoff with the Hurricanes, and North Carolina State will race to a winning time of 39.14. Miami looked like they were in position to make it interesting, but they never made the 4th exchange, and the Wolfpack celebrate another ACC title.
Well, I'll tell you, that was touch and go for North Carolina State. That second exchange, that outgoing runner, Cravant Charleston, came in really fast, and Dowdy looked like he left a little bit early. Here's we see Cravant Charleston, the fastest runner on the number 2 leg. It was smooth sailing by the time the baton got to Dylan Peoples, but yeah, Miami, they couldn't be patient enough to get that baton around in that 3rd exchange. Great job by North Carolina State, but some work to be done on that second handoff.
North Carolina State for the 2nd straight year, your 4x1 ACC champions. Hines, Charleston, Dowdy, and Peebles. Take a look at the official results. Last year, the Wolfpack won it at 39.42. This year, they improved their time. 39.14, the winning time for NC State. Florida State picks up 2nd place. The bronze goes to Virginia Tech.
Well, the real shocker out of that race is Clemson does not finish. They'll get 0 points. And like I said, it doesn't really matter what heat you're in. You have to run your best. We're going to see some of those teams in the first heat. Now they'll filter back in and score here prominently.
We go right into